Hello everybody, I'm Stingraver, but you already knew that, so let's get on to this. So I went to an anime convention, and yes, I'm scratching my nose. Reminds you of Jeff Meacham, but I'm not talking about wrestling, because if I did that, then you would hate me even more. So I'm a real fan. Some people say on the internet they're real fans, but maybe they're not. So I go to this convention called Fandom, pretty awesome, a lot of great motivational speakers, and the motivational speakers were actually cosplayers, and I could tell you their stories that they said, but it's not really for me to tell you the stories unless you ask me in the comments below. Then I will tell you their stories, and I have some stories that are similar to theirs about friends basically turning on them because of them being popular, or they winning a cosplay contest, or just anything. Anytime that you succeed, your friends tend to turn on you. And I understand that happens a lot. There's jealousy involved in that, and that's basically what this one panel was about. Tons of panels though, a lot of funny. There was stand-up comedy. The first two, well, I would say the first and last stand-up comics were great, especially the last one was funny as hell. But the second one was a girl, which is the only girl stand-up comic. It was kind of insulting, funny but insulting, but not nowhere near as funny as the other people. And then you got this other guy, Little Krebo. He does the Yu-Gi-Oh, what do they call it, unbridged, something like that, abridged or something like that. I might have said it wrong, but he does that. He's cool. I didn't really get to talk to him because, well, there's too many people there, and I hate talking to people when it's not one on one. When you got a bunch of other people talking at the same time, it's like, what's the freaking point? Same thing with the cosplayers. If I got a chance to talk to them one on one, I would. But for the most part, there's always people standing around and blah 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 blah. I don't like that. It just I'm not one of those people that like to be around a crowd of people. They also had Scott McNair, the one he did the characters from Beast Wars and Piccolo and G.I. Joe characters. He did Dinobot from Beast Wars. I think Silverbolt and what's that other dude? Rat Trap. I don't know if you people know who Rat Trap is. He knows. He knows. He knows. But that's him. And yes, I got this Pokemon nun behind me. Can't see him. Let me get him real quick. He's a nun, so he's busy. Him. Umbreon. I don't know how to say his name, but I just call him Umbreon. It's creepy. But I got him, well, someone gave me a shirt today, so I gave it to him and dressed him up as a nun. That's basically what he is. He's a Pokemon master, nun, host of shows. So if you do want him to host any shows or anything like that, maybe have a talk show, maybe he does some interviews with people, he does some funny comedy skits with his nun outfit, he goes out for Halloween, or just going out in public acting like a complete idiot, whatever you want him to do, he'll do it. He's busy today, he's sleeping right now, but and also there's Chuck Hubert. He did Dr. Stein from Soul Eater. He did a whole bunch of other characters. He's funny. All the voice actors, well, at least there's only two. They were funny. No, not two. There was three. Sorry about that. It was Robert Axelrod. He's the guy that did the voice for Lord Zed from Power Rangers, and he talked about it. This guy can talk. I mean, he's like, I'm sitting in the panel. I was like 10 minutes late. He's just talking, talking, talking. Then he finally does questions about the Power Rangers. He didn't like it whenever Lord Zed and Rita got married. Said it ruined the character because it wasn't as evil. So that's pretty cool. There was a cosplay contest. Finally, the costumes I thought were the best finally won. Like every year I go to these conventions, and the one that I'm like, wow, this is awesome. They don't win nothing. They never win. And then I have some idiots sitting behind me talking, insulting SNK. If you don't know what SNK is, it's basically they have King of Fighters and Fatal Fury and Samurai Showdown. They're like, well, these characters are lame. Da, 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 da. I don't like these characters. I didn't never liked any of them. Well, that's their opinion. I don't understand why they're talking and saying that behind me whenever they don't really know that I'm a big fan of Terry Bogard. Hell, he's my inspiration. He's the reason why I'm standing here now. I know I'll talk about the Fatal Fury series, the cartoon movies or whatever, and the video games, and I can tell you all about it. I love that stuff. But that has nothing to do with it. Hell, I should have been Terry Bogard for whenever I didn't do any cosplay. But if I'm gonna be doing cosplay characters, Carnage is number one on my list from Marvel Comics. Possibly Terry Bogard. I wanted to do Dean Ambrose from the WWE, so I could be like this unstable person. I'm like walking around going like this and going all freaking out, like banging my head. Wah! That would be pretty cool. All in all, Fandom was great, and they had this band, or it was just one guy. It was, I think it's called Off the Clouds or something like that. Escape the Clouds, and it was like a steampunk style music. I never even heard it before, but check that out. It's pretty awesome, my friends. Believe me. I did buy his EP. There's a possibility I'll play it on one of the episodes or whatever if you want. So please subscribe. But if you're not gonna comment and give me any feedback, don't subscribe because I want people to be interactive with me. I mean, if you don't like my opinion, you don't like what I'm talking about, hell, say it or write it down below. You're like, I don't agree with this. You're freaking nuts. Whatever you gotta say, give me some feedback of what you want me to do. You want to go back to doing the action figure shows with Horny returning, doing her show. You want Umbrium to do his nun stuff or whatever the hell he's doing. He's gonna be on other channels besides this one. I'm not sure what I got planned for this guy. It's pretty cool. I got some posters. I can't show you because one's right there, right above me. One's a Guardians of the Galaxy one with the Rocket Raccoon and what's his name? The tree guy. Groot. I am Groot. And the other one's Deadpool and it says I'm not gonna say just in case some kids watching. But anyways, that's great. All in all, I give this convention a 10 out of 10. I really liked it. And if you didn't like what I had to say, it'll be your Final Fantasy. Shout out to Major Tron. Anyways, believe in the rave. Bam!